Welcome back to Human Design Time Parenting Gate Series, Gate 30, the Gate of Feeling. Merry Christmas and Merry Christmas Eve. If you're interested more about learning human design for yourself or for your family, just to have a better understanding of flowing with life, let's get in touch. Let's understand your design on a deeper level. Now, Gate 30 is such a fun gate to parent. Or if it's not fun, it's going to be super duper interesting for multiple reasons. One, being emotional depth. Next, meaningful connections and also meaningful experiences in their life. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the lines and how they are affected through the energy of this gate. Here are the lines 1 through 6 and how they're affected through the gate. If you're not sure where your lines are, go up to the top left side of the chart and you should have a conscious and unconscious number, and you see how that is affected through this gate. Now, the emotional depth, what we're really talking about here is tapping into their authentic self. We have to remember that the solar plex operates in waves. More than likely, your child has a defined solar plex, which will look like this. This is the defined solar plex, and here is also gate 30, where it's located at the very bottom of the solar plex. The reason why I brought up the defined part of the solar plex is because it operates in waves, and more than likely your child's going to have an emotional authority. The inner authority is what is the intuitive voice of your child's chart. So looking at your child's body graph, it's going to be over here on your right hand side with the black channel going all the way to that defined solar plex, and that's where it's located. What's important to understand about their authentic voice or their authentic emotional voice is when they really learn to understand it, when they express themselves authentically around their friends that they have these meaningful connections with, they're going to inspire change. They're going to inspire them to be emotional. They're going to inspire them to have this imagination of something that's going on because of the outburst of emotional energy. But beware! Emotional depth can turn into emotional turmoil if we do not understand how to get into the middle of those waves to make decisions in life. It's very important. I was just being silly. So this emotional despair is going to be like confusion. It's going to be stagnation because they haven't gotten to that middle of the wave. They haven't figured out how to navigate the highs and the lows. And since we now know that your child has a defined gate 30, we now know that we have to teach them how to get control of their thoughts, whatever thoughts they're thinking, whatever emotions are boiling up. It's not about taking control, but it's about stopping the momentum of that and creating new momentum with a different thought or different idea of how to get from high to middle or low to middle. If you would like to know more about human design, let's get in touch. Besides that, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I look forward to getting in contact with anyone who's interested in talking about this. Namaste.